intro without hitting record. If that's any indication of how this video is going to go, it may be a long one. Anyhow, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mandy if you are new here, and I try to post 2 videos a week on all things beauty because I love everything that it has to do with makeup, skincare, all of it. So if you haven't subscribed, be sure and do that and hit the notification bell if you want to make sure you actually see my videos in your feed, because I've been having a lot of people tell me they are not showing up. Okay, I am so super excited about this video. I'm going to be talking about an entirely new skincare line that I have been trying. I have used this for the past 3 weeks, which I feel like is a good amount of time for me to give you my thoughts on it. And I have a lot of thoughts on it. So I think we're just going to get right in it. The line that I'm going to be talking about today is the Truth Treatments System line. I got all of this off of premierlook.com, which if you don't know what premierlook.com is, it's basically where I get all of my medical grade skincare. I absolutely adore Briana, who runs it, if you don't know. Who doesn't know Briana? And I absolutely adore the site. The customer service is amazing. The shipping is fast. I get a lot of my makeup from Premier Look. My foundation, powder, blush, bronzer, lipstick, lip gloss, everything that I have on right now is from Premier Look as well. So it's just an all-around wonderful company and website to purchase your products. So if you are new, I am a huge believer in medical grade skincare. I have been using medical grade skincare for at least the past 3 years, and I've seen a huge, not only difference in my skin, but preventative aspects to my skin. I feel like it's pretty much stayed the same in the past 5 to 7 years, which I'm not complaining about. I hope that it stays that way, and I really attribute that to the medical grade skincare. I have said in many videos before anybody starts saying, oh my goodness, it's so expensive. First of all, I know how expensive this stuff is. I did buy it. And I am a firm believer in spending your money on your skincare. So if you have a budget, I would save 75% of that budget for your skincare, because your makeup is only going to look as good as your skin does. It's only going to look as good as the canvas is. If you buy everything skincare at the drugstore and then go buy everything luxury for makeup, it doesn't matter. You've got to take care of the skin underneath. So I've said that 1,000 times. Do I understand that people cannot afford some of this stuff? Yes, wholeheartedly. So at the end of the video, I am going to tell you, if you could only get 1 to 2 things, which ones I would suggest getting from the line, because it is a big investment to get the whole line. Please know that I am fully aware of that. I don't want any hateful comments about how expensive it is. But I also know that a lot of y'all have been interested in it ever since Briana started carrying it on Premier Look. And she posted 3 videos with the formulator and owner of Truth Treatment System, Ben Fuchs. And I'm going to put those in the description bar because I would never be able to explain what he explained in that video. He is an absolute joy to listen to. I'm fascinated by the amount of knowledge that man has when it comes to science and skincare. But if you haven't watched those videos, to give you a slight overview, Ben Fuchs is the owner and formulator of Truth Treatment System. He was also a large part of the formulator person, I don't know what the name of those are, in Sanita's skincare. So if you remember, if you've been with me long enough, for a little over a year ago, for a little over a year, I used the Sanita's peeling cream for my retinol treatment. And I peeled so much with that stuff. I remember I talked about it all the time because I had to film sometimes when I was peeling. So I already knew that I liked that. I haven't tried anything else from Sanita's, but I really did like that. Now, to reference, I have also used prescription strength Retin-A, Rafisa 0.5% for almost 2 years. On that, I did not peel at all. Okay, so know that. So Ben Fuchs is a nutritionist, a cosmetic chemist, a pharmacist. So he has a huge background. He started out interning with Blistex, working with Blistex. So, I mean, he has seen and done and formulated a lot. Okay. And I honestly feel like he had an answer to everything Briana asked him. And someone like that who has an honest, backed with research answer, I'm going to trust. That's just, I mean, you can make your own opinion, but I trusted what he said. It made sense. It fit into place, and I understood it. So I was like, okay, I need to try this. If you know, Skin Medica has forever been my very favorite medical grade skincare line. I was fine. I was happy with Skin Medica, but I also have been using it for so long. I kind of wanted to try something else, and I was having, and it wasn't because of Skin Medica. I think I figured out what it was from, but all the same, I was having a lot of issues with clogged pores. All up here where you would normally put your highlight, which of course made highlight not so fun because it emphasized it. Also right under my chin, and a couple, like 4 or 5 on this cheek. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it and see what it can do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through this entire line. There's only 4 things. I think he has 5 things now, but I have 4. I'm gonna tell you what it is, how much it costs, how I use it, and then at the end I'll tell you what I think is absolutely necessary if you are wanting to delve into the Truth Treatment line. Real quick before I do that, because this is new skincare, I do want to mention a new hyaluronic acid serum that I've been trying and really do like. I was out of my HA5 and I decided, you know what, I'm just going to save a little bit of money. And then I was going to get this SkinCeuticals HA Intensifier, but then Octoly sent it to me. Thank you very much. And so this is what I've been using for my hyaluronic acid serum. I put this on damp skin mixed in with my Leilani serum that I've talked about. I'll link it down below. But anyways, it just comes in a dropper and I really like it. So I wanted to put that out there. Hyaluronic acid is not for everybody. If you live in a super dry climate, what it does is it will hold up to 1,000 times its weight in water, but it also sucks moisture in from the air. So if you live in like a desert type environment where there is no moisture in the air, it can sometimes dry out your skin versus add moisture and plumpness to your skin. I live in a very humid area of the South, so I benefit from that, but just keep that in mind. Okay, so real quick, just kind of the basis of Truth Treatment line and what he believes is needed in skincare and what he believes is not. So even the retin-A's, like the prescription retin-A's, and so many cosmetic items and skincare items are filled with unnecessary fillers, stuff that makes the actual active ingredients cost less because they're not putting as much in there because they're filling it up with other stuff, water, chemicals, stuff that you may not want to be putting on your skin. Water is fine, but when it's the bulk of a product that you're spending a lot of money for and you're only getting a very small percentage of the active ingredient that it's marketed towards, obviously that's not that great. So even some medical grade does this, not as much, but definitely over the counter and department store skincares will have a lot of filler and chemicals in it. So Ben Fuchs decided that he wanted to do something that was completely active ingredients. He wanted it to be only active ingredients and only the delivery system in order to make those active ingredients penetrate the skin to the deepest part, to the biggest and highest possible amount that it could possibly penetrate. So those are the 2 things that are in his products: the active ingredient and the delivery system. There are no fillers, there's no waters, there's nothing like that. So you are paying for active ingredients, which is huge in my mind. So that's kind of the basis for his line. Now the first product within his line is the Truth Serum. I'm not sure what it was called beforehand, but I think it was called his vitamin C serum. That's basically what it is, but it's now called the Truth Serum. Every single product that I'm going to mention is 1 ounce. So just keep that in mind so I don't have to say it again. But the Truth Serum, everything comes in very minimalistic, sleek packaging, which I appreciate. I'd rather the money go into the product than the packaging. It is dark and it is in an airtight dropper, so the air is not going to get to it. However, I am going to get to that because I know somebody's going to say something about some of the next products I'm going to talk about. But this again is the Truth Serum. All this has in it, now this is $199. On one of the videos, Ben said that this should last you 2 months. And because they don't have any preservatives in it, that's probably as long as you want it to last you before it could start turning. So all there is in this is, again, the active of vitamin C, which is a very long type of vitamin C, which I'm not even going to try to say because I would get it wrong. But what is the most important to me is that there is 80% vitamin C in this product. Now you hear so many, like, I'm trying to think of popular over-the-counter vitamin C's. So Drunk Elephant vitamin C, I think that's maybe 20%. I know the Timeless is 20%. A lot of them are 15%. So take that in comparison to 80% vitamin C, okay? The only other thing other than that is cholesterol, skin brighteners of chamomile and licorice extracts. Sorry, I got lots of notes. And esters, which is basically the delivery system in order for it to penetrate the skin to the deepest ability. So that is the Truth Serum. How do I use this? This says you can use it twice a day. I like my $200 to last as long as possible, so I use it once a day in the morning in the place of when I would normally use a vitamin C serum. Ben Fuchs says to put everything on damp skin. I have always put hyaluronic acid on damp skin, but I have since started putting every product on damp skin. I will just use my Avène thermal water, spray it on my face, and apply this product. I will use between 2 and 4 drops, warm it up in my hands, and massage the snot out of my face. He says that it's really good. I've always known that facial massage is good. It helps circulation, lymphatic drainage. Big deal. Ever since I've started going to Amber regularly, I've known that. So that's how I use that. Next, we're going to get to the Truth Balm. If I can get to it. Okay, the Truth Balm. So the next 3 ingredients I'm going to talk about are in jar packaging. Now, there are going to be people who are adamant that jar packaging will completely ruin a product, that when it hits air, it makes it less stable. I am not one that believes that. Everyone is allowed to believe whatever they want. I've really never believed that. I don't know. I think once I started really getting into medical grade, I just was not going to believe that so many medical grade eye creams and skincares were going to put their products into jar packaging when they weren't going to be good. Now, Ben Fuchs says that these are 100% stable, that he has tested them being open for weeks at a time, days at a time, and they are still active. I'm trusting that statement. So you're going to make your own opinion. You're going to form your own trust system. You are going to make your own decision. So, but this is my thought. I don't think this is going to be unstable or inactive or whatever the word is because it's in a jar. And there's no way he could put this anywhere else. When you see the consistency, it's a gel consistency. So this is the Truth Balm. So you can see how much I've used of it already. And there's no way that's going in a pump. There's no way that's going in a squeeze tube. It has to go in a jar. So this is the Truth Balm, which is basically the vitamin C Truth Serum in a balm form. It's not 80% vitamin C. It is 70% vitamin C. Oh my goodness. Can we handle that? I think I can handle 70% vitamin C. Let me find this in my notes. He said, and the only other difference is that there's no cholesterols in here. So all it is, again, is the vitamin C and what he calls his transdermal delivery matrix, which is the esters that he also puts in. So this is how I use this. I will use this at night. I have tried once to use it under makeup, and I personally didn't like it. I know some people have said that they do if you have extremely dry skin and that it's worked fine. I feel like it's more of a night treatment. So I will use the vitamin C serum in the morning and I will use this at night. Again, I put it on damp skin and I almost kind of use it as my moisturizer. It is so moisturizing and you need the tiniest amount. And when I say tiniest amount, I mean tiniest amount. I've been using this for 3 weeks and that's all I have used. You don't need much at all. So it's kind of my last step at night and I will use it to lock everything else in. And that way I have all night for that 70% vitamin C to just sink into my skin. When I wake up the next morning, my skin is super bright, super soft, super plump looking, and very even. I feel like my redness has gone down a lot since using that. Now we're gonna get into the Retinol Gel. The Retinol Gel, oh, I didn't tell you. The Truth Balm is $189. So the Retinol Gel is also $189. It also comes in a pot, and instead of being a blue gel balm, it is a green gel balm. Now you can see that not as much has been used out of this because I have only used this 3 times. This stuff is no joke. No joke. It's very similar. The effects are very similar that I got with the Sanita's peeling cream. But the whole basis for this retinol balm is that it basically turns itself into a 5% retinol gel with the ingredients that it has in it. So it's the exact same thing from what I remember as a 0.5% retin A. Okay, so retinol and retin A are different, but this having 5% retinol is the same thing and does the same thing for your skin as a 0.5% retin A. This, I feel like, turns my skin over better than the actual 0.5% retin A that I was using with Rafisa. The difference is there is a good amount of vitamin C in this product as well, which means you're still going to have the effects, you're still going to have the peeling and all of that, but you won't get the irritation that comes a lot of times with retinols and retin A's that people with sensitive skin can often have. It doesn't have any toxic chemicals like a lot of the retin A's can have, and according to Ben, this has more vitamin C in it than most any other vitamin C product has that you can buy over the counter. So even though it's a retinol, you're still getting a high dose of vitamin C. He stresses that you want to start out very slowly with this. He says every 14 days if you're just starting out, then 10 days, then 7 days, and you're going to work up to where you have it like once a week. He does say he has some clients that do it every day. I think my face would fall off if I did it every day. I honestly don't know how people can do this every day. This stuff is potent. The first time I used it, I actually messaged Briana and I was like, this is like 4 days after I used it. And I'm like, aren't I supposed to be peeling? Because I'm not peeling. It was like 4 days. I'd always heard 3. She said, yeah, everybody normally peels after 3. I was like, I wonder if it's just not going to work for me. Then the next day, and I've talked about this in I think my last video. The next day we were at the movie and I looked in the mirror and I was like, holy cow, I'm peeling. And I'm talking. I was peeling under my eyes. I was peeling on my eyelids. I was peeling on my lips. I was peeling a lot around my nose, a lot right here on my temples. But I will say that the peeling only lasted a day, and with good exfoliation and the next product I'm going to talk about, it did not last more than a day. The Sanita's, I feel like it lasted like 3 days. So I am only currently using it every 10 days, and I do have to kind of manipulate it around my social schedule to make sure that 5 days after I took it, I'll be okay to peel, meaning I hope I don't work or up in somebody's face with my under eyes looking like crocodiles. I say that. I mean, yeah, they did. They did. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The whole point of a retinol is to turn over your cells and stimulate your skin to produce more collagen and get rid of the dead skin cells and turn over new skin cells, therefore making your skin look so beautiful and soft and just like a baby's butt. Because I don't know if you've touched a baby's butt lately or seen a baby's butt lately, but they're really smooth. So as of right now, I'm using it every 10 days, peeling 5 days afterwards. I love this stuff. The peeling is so worth it. And I'm talking, you need such a tiny amount. Yes, retinol and retin A's do travel through your skin. I put it just right here on damp skin, a little bit on my forehead and just a tiny bit, and I rub it in just like I do the Truth Balm, and I will top it with the next product, and that's all I do. I won't use any other serums that night, but man, when I get done peeling, my face looks so good. All right, real quick, let's talk about the next one and the last one I have. This is the Omega-6 Healing Cream. This is $129, so it's going to be the cheapest one in the line, and this is what it looks like. It's also a balmy texture, but it is white and lends itself more to looking like a cream than the other ones that look more like a gel. This was originally made for burn victims to heal their skin. Omega-6 is a fatty acid, just like in our fish oils that we eat and our omega-369 supplements that you take. If you take them, I hope you take them. They're really good for you. And this just, basically, I'm going to read straight from here to make it easier. It's a stabilized omega-6 essential fats, vitamin C, again, he's big into vitamin C, and skin soothing and moisturizing lipids to speed healing of rashes, abrasions, chafed skin, and wounds. Okay, so this is when I use it. It also helps says it helps lighten dark spots. Great for lips and sunburn too. I haven't tried it on my lips. I need to try it on my lips. Ooh, I wonder if when my lips break out, it will heal that. Definitely trying it next time. But this is how I use it now. I will use it on the nights that I use retinol. So for every 10 days, I use the retinol. I will top it with this. I feel like it starts the healing process then. I will not use it again until I start peeling. And for the 1.5 days that I peel, I will use it on those 2 nights. So basically I use it 3 nights in a 10-night period, if that makes sense. So what, 9 times a month I'm using this? It will last me a long time, but I truly believe this helps me only peel for a day. It is very rich. Again, you need a very small amount. It's kind of a theme with his products. They are so rich in the active ingredients. You don't need a lot. They spread beautifully. That I really, truly believe that that has helped me not peel more than 1 day. Okay, now, how have I seen a difference in my skin? Because Ben does say that any good skincare product, you should be able to tell a difference within four days at the most. So having used this for 3 weeks, I feel like I should be able to tell you whether or not I've seen a difference. I have wholeheartedly seen a difference. My skin is super strong, healthy, moisturized. My lifelines, stuff doesn't settle in it as much anymore because they are so much more plump, and I'm not kidding about that. That's probably the second biggest difference that I've seen is my smile lines. I always have to, when I do foundation reviews, I'll tell y'all whether or not they've sunk into my smile lines because so many do. Nothing has sunk in since I started using this. Very plump. I feel like my under eyes look better because the retinol, travels up there. I feel like it's removing the dead skin and stuff is laying so much better on my under eyes. My skin is brighter. It's softer. It just looks more even, and I freaking love it. Do I wish I loved it? No, because it's expensive, but I love it, and I'm probably going to repurchase it. Now, if you are obviously on a budget and can't afford to drop $750 on a full line of this stuff or however much it costs, I would recommend the Truth Serum. I feel like this is just a powerhouse product within the line, and it's something that's going to show you the most results, the quickest, and then the Retinol Gel. Because if you're using a prescription Retin-A and you get irritated, or if you're using an over-the-counter retinol and you're not seeing a difference, this is going to show you a difference hands down. The other two are excellent and I absolutely love them, but I feel like if you were gonna have to pick, then I would definitely pick those 2 products. So hopefully this was helpful. I know a lot of y'all have been asking what I've been using or asking if I've tried this line. I'm trying to make the decision up for yourself because I know it is a little bit of a hard pill to swallow to spend this much money. But again, I feel like for good active ingredient skincare, it's going to be worth it. And I haven't heard anybody yet that says they don't absolutely love the results they're seeing from this line. But I'm going to post everything down below for all of the information to where you can buy these, and let me know if you're going to try them out. I would love to hear, or let me know if you already have, because I know some of y'all have, and what your thoughts are on them. So again, hopefully this was helpful in some form or fashion. I truly appreciate y'all watching because I'm pretty sure this was a super long video. As always, I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day.